2019, the Ghanaian government launched the Year of Return. This campaign encouraged members of the African diaspora to visit Ghana to celebrate their roots. The Year of Return attracted just under 250,000 people from all around the diaspora and beyond, catapulting Ghana into a Christmas destination hotspot. And it hasn't stopped there. Every year since, people from every corner of the world spend thousands to experience December in Ghana, characterized by hours of traffic, hikes in service prices, your favorite celebrity sightings, and your night-and-day partying. December in Ghana has become a time that many people look forward to every year, with the average tourist allegedly said to be spending over $2,000 during their time in Ghana, and the subsequent increased investments in Accra. The economy should be doing considerably better than before, right? But why has inflation dramatically increased, over 21% since 2019? Why does the average hospitality business struggle to achieve longevity? How is your tourism positively or negatively affecting the local citizens? How does the average Ghanaian feel about the state of their society today? We brought together 5 Ghanaians from different walks of life to talk about how they feel beyond the return.
Alright, camera rolling. 1 take. 3, 2, 1, action.
Accra is an affordable place to live. 3, 2, 1.
There's nothing affordable about this place. There's been, I think, a research, and it's found to be one of the most expensive cities in the world. So,
no, I think one of the reasons why it is one of the most expensive cities is because the people are not really getting sustainable jobs enough. And so, unlike the Americas where a house is costing renting a house is about $2,000 a month, here it is relatively cheaper. The only thing though is that people do not have sustainable jobs to be able to match up that particular cost that we are incurring. Do you get what I mean?
Even the jobs people have, the wages are dramatically low.
Exactly. So it's not like
they are not increasing, and they are not increasing.
Yeah. So it's not like Accra is overly expensive. It is expensive for we Ghanaians, but it's very cheap for other people because they come in and then they get very good exchange rates, and then they are chilling their board.
It boils down to the same point. It's extremely expensive for us.
And it's still considered the most expensive generally compared to other cities in Africa, even by the diasporans who comes here more often. They also
that's what I'm saying, that it is considered one of the expensive simply because of salary versus expenditure or revenue versus expenditure.
Not getting you wrong, but it's the same people who comes over here and still complain about the prices because compared to...
Anyways, we all disagree though.
It's relatively. It's relatively to those diasporans, because when you buy something for $100 over there, you come here and you're buying that same particular item for 100 Ghana. After all, I know they will still complain because they expect that.
But you get what I mean, though.
Everyone living in Ghana should get paid in Ghana cedis or local currency. 3, 2, 1.
I don't think that everybody should be paid. I don't think everybody should be paid in Ghana.
I think everyone should be paid in
Why not? Ghana cedi is our official currency.
Yeah, no, though it's the official currency, but our economy is not stable, which I would say the depreciation of the cities day in, day out. You wake up and the city is very, very lower, so you can't trust it. So I don't think...
Our economy is unstable because the demand for dollar is going high every day.
Exactly.
So imagine we all opt for the local currency and then leave the dollar for the government to control. What will happen? Hi, I'm Michael. I live in Accra. Currently a national service personnel at the National Communications Authority, NCA.
But there are people in Ghana who are working with multinationals. And although they are in Ghana, they are working with organizations that are outside Ghana.
Yeah, that's actually why I'm here and I'm not here, because I recognize that there are people who are not Ghanaians. They come in from other...
No, even some Ghanaians who are working for
I have a question though. So if you travel to the UK, do you expect to be paid in Ghana cedis?
Okay, so if I travel to the UK and I'm working for a Ghanaian company that pays in Ghana cedis, then of course they should pay me in Ghana cedis. Then I'll do the conversion.
I only accept Ghana cedis when the inflation is It's stable.
I mean, we can speak on inflation, but inflation and all of those has different factors. And it is even good that people are being paid, especially the multinationals that are paying them in dollars, and not like Ghanaian companies that are paying them in dollars.
I think that
you get what I mean?
Looking for a job in a different region should come to Accra. 3, 2, 1.
no.
Yeah, I don't think that anybody looking for a job should come to Accra necessarily. But what I have realized is that unfortunately, like all opportunities are centered within Accra. That is why there's that influx of people in Accra. Everybody fighting for opportunities because there's no decentralization.
I think they should decentralize head offices.
Yeah, most of the head offices are centered here in Accra, so you can't just go to, let's say, a sub office somewhere in OT region or a different region. You have to come to headquarters to, speak.
And there is a perception that almost all the opportunities are centered in Accra. Yeah, rich people are getting it wrong. Because looking from where I'm coming from, there are a whole lot of opportunities. Any business can thrive.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, so it's just that generally that perception is in everybody's mind that we have to make it. Because I used to live and work in Accra here, but I've seen changes in my life since I moved back home. Because that opportunity you create over there is limited to you, and you thrive.
Hi, I go by the name Pendee. I'm Operation Director for the Space Global, where we build and design websites, and also I'm a coming rap artist based in Bole, the Savannah region of Ghana. Love to have fun. Cheers.
That's true. So I don't think everybody should come over here to make it.
I feel like it depends on the kind of job you're looking for. If you're looking for to work for most corporate organizations, you have to come to Accra, but not even all of them. But if you're looking to work for, work with jobs that aren't as like very corporate, maybe you want to get a farmland to start a farm or something, you want to start fishing, or you want to start something along those lines, you don't have to be in Accra.
I understand too, but it all depends on preferences.
I benefited from the year of return. 3, 2, 1.
I didn't.
Okay, I benefited because there were a lot of activities that year, and so I took advantage working with one of the, Afro Nation? Yes, I worked with them, and then I was able to earn something extra, so yes. Hi, I'm Georgiette. I work with a PNL Consult, an insurance booking firm, and I live in Tema, part of the Greater Accra region.
Only thing I earned from year of return was entertainment. Nothing.
Yeah, I think it's
monetary,
more of
nothing in my
a
pocket.
psychic income rather than economic. I mean, there are some people who benefited economically, but most of Ghanaians
I
benefited.
didn't benefit even a dime from the year of return because I used to be a waiter. And Charlie, the people coming out was very stressful. The place was congested. And wouldn't close early too. And you were still taking the same salary.
Yeah.
So
I think that before we look at whether we benefited from the year of return or not, there's the need to look at the essence of the year of return.
yeah, I understand.
Why the year of return, and what is the year of return? Because we are all looking at the year of return like just people coming back and then flooding our country in December. But that is not just the year of return. There's so much the year of return. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so though the year of return is, it was an initiative by the government to bring the diasporans back home to connect with their roots and also connect with Africa as well. But when you are organizing the year of return and everything is being priced in dollars than the local cities, how do you expect the average Ghanaian? Because Afro Nation were charging in dollars, right?
Yeah.
And converting your dollar to the Ghanaian cities, how many locals were able to patronize or go to the Afro Nation? You understand? So to me and locally, they didn't benefit. But in Ghana as general, it contributed the revenue.
That's what I'm saying. It was more of a psychic income because to the lay Ghanaian, he would say, "Oh, I saw Chris Brown in Ghana, and I'm happy because that's the first time I saw Chris Brown." It's a psychic income, and that's the only benefit the person got.
Yeah, so you can say it benefited Ghana as a whole, but not the locals or the
There are only a few people like Georgiette who benefited like monetarily because those people got to work on these
No,
projects.
I see, even with her, I do not want her to say she benefited from it. Like she worked and then got paid for whatever she got paid for. You know, the essence of the year of return has been lost, and I think there's no proper education on why there's a year of return even to Ghanaians.
Hey there, my name is Professor Reginald, an educationist and a learner of the world. I work with the School for International Training Ghana as the programs coordinator, and I live in Accra, Ghana.
I trust the Ghanaian government to invest for the Ghanaian people. 3, 2, 1.
Do not trust any single member of the Ghanaian government to do anything for the benefits of Ghanaians. Even if they do something that will benefit Ghanaians, I do not believe that is what they are doing it for. I believe they are doing it to line their own pockets. For every single policy that they implement, there's a benefit they are getting for themselves. So if they do that and Ghanaians benefit from that, fine, but I don't believe that is what they are doing it for.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I don't. They are supposed to be doing that, but then we don't see any results.
If you look at the year of return program, that is bringing a lot of diasporans into the country, a lot of events organizers into the country. Most of the contracts that they give out to people to like actually cater to these events are going to people who are affiliated to members of the Ghanaian government. You can do the research, you'll find the facts. You understand? So at the end of the day, it's benefiting them. We are getting entertainment, and some Ghanaians are also getting their money from it, but that is not why they are doing it. I don't believe that is why they are doing it.
My name is Cedric. I work as a software developer at Supertech, and I live in Accra.
Yeah, so at least with this government, I do not trust anything from them, like from head to scratch. And the year of return is not the government of Ghana's idea. Like, especially this government, it is not the idea. We can run through the education of it, we can speak to facts, we can get to the history of it, and then I can go through it. I don't know if you have time to be able to run through all of it, but it is not the government of Ghana's idea. I do not trust this government with any, into the Ghanaian economy. No, forget it.
I would leave Ghana today if I could. 3, 2, 1.
I'm just running.
Yes, I would leave because I feel like there are so many opportunities out there. And this place, if you don't have the connections nor the links to make it, then it's very difficult as a young person to make it in this life without, with just your basic 9-to-5 salary, So, yes.
Yeah, I've lived almost my whole life in Ghana, and I'm not seeing the opportunity yet. And I think moving outside Ghana, I can reinvent myself. And there is a whole lot of opportunities we've been seeing on the TV and we've even been seeing. So I think moving will help me a lot.
I'm here agreeing and not strongly agreeing because the only thing holding me back is the people I know in Ghana. But if it wasn't for that, I would take the opportunity and just leave the country.
I would not want to leave my country. One of the reasons why young people want to leave their country is because of the lack of opportunities, and also because we've lost trust in our systems. Yeah. But I think that if we all decide to live today, then there's not going to be any gap.
I have personal relationships with diasporans in Ghana. 3, 2, 1.
Well, yeah, so I run a study abroad that brings American students to Ghana, and also I've had engagements with them several times, and I think, yes, I have a strong relationship with diasporans that come to Ghana, and I schedule their movements, I schedule what they drink and all of those, the place they visit and whatnot, and so, yeah, that relationship is sort of strong. That is why I'm here.
And to me, I totally agree because I work for a diaspora as well, and it's based in the United States. It's based global. We build and design website, and I know the benefit of it, so I strongly agree with it.
I do not have that strong relationship with diasporans here. I think most of them are just relatives. Maybe they spend some few days and then they leave. Aside that, I do not have much interactions with them.
Accra will be affordable for me in the next 5 to 10 years. 3, 2, 1.
Keep getting worse. They were bad. They are worse now. I only believe they are going to get worse. So I don't believe things are going to get better generally. But personally, I mean, I'm still working towards, improving myself and giving myself more opportunities.
Right. So,
but in a general sense, I don't think things are going to get better for people in Accra.
With some of the investments being made by personal relatives, and a few others, I think I should be okay in the next 10 years.
I think the next 5 to 10 years, the systems might get better, but Accra will get more expensive simply because of gentrification. And this can be seen within Osu, Labone, and the East Legon environment, simply because of the visit of diasporans every now and then. You realize that there's been a spring over the last 5 to 10 years. There's been a spring of restaurants, nightclubs, lounges, and it's simply because of the relation with diasporans. And so as they come more and more, they force prices of goods and services to increase. And so once price of goods and services are increasing, it will be very detrimental to the locals over here. And so yes, Accra will become very expensive.
Right. For me, I'm neutral. I don't know what to expect because the government keeps disappointing us. I may try, I may put in the efforts and all that, but I just don't know where I belong. So yeah.
Do you feel Accra is being gentrified? 3, 2, 1.
What's the meaning of gentrification?
Bro, from Accra, I don't really understand.
What's the meaning of gentrification?
Do you feel Accra is being gentrified? 3, 2, 1.
I think Accra has been gentrified already. Like currently, when you look at even the price of housing, they are all quoted in dollars, $150,000. When you look at the average salary of the average Ghanaian, it's not even up to 80,000 for within a span of 5 years. But you are charging housing in dollars. Accra has already been gentrified. Clubs, lounges, as I said earlier. I mean,
I agree with you because now everybody wants to improve their house and everybody's indulging in real estate development. And now it's like they are wiping out the lower income people to build estates for the higher income people, right?
So it's going to be like a cycle. So after some time, things will get back to, because you realize when the electricity issue hits Ghana, most companies closed down because they weren't able to come up with money to pay off their debt and all that. So I believe in some time to come, they'll come down to our standards.
Diasporans understand the economic climate of Accra right now. 3, 2, 1.
I think I've listened to a few interviews and read a few articles by diasporans who explain how they were more or less deceived is in quotes here, about the state of the economy in Accra, thinking it would be easier for them to come and invest and make money here. And then after a while, they stay here for after 6 months, they realize it's not that easy here, and they pack their things and they leave.
Yeah, I agree with this question because I have a friend who manages a fish and chips restaurant in Osu here. You know, how they see it on the television, especially how the government advertise people to come back home, isn't the reality. Actually, they come even to get a land, the process you need to go through to acquire property and everything. So I think they go back and they've been left disappointed when they come and stay and see the true reality we have.
So basically, then it means that they do not understand the economy of Ghana because there are so many things that serve as engines in the economy that they do not know. Like they come and then they think it's all rosy, or a part of the diasporans also think that it is always the extreme leftists or the extreme rightists, which is never the case. There's the bougie Accra, there's the, in quotes, the poor Accra, but there's a place where you can meet and then
there are areas with both. If you go to East Legon, you go through Labaolisha and the rest, you see that there are mansions on one side.
So that is what I'm saying. But they do not have that fair knowledge. So people, those who still think that Ghana is like a poor country, have that images to represent.
But there are still diasporans come to Africa to get properties. A lot of them.
Yes.
Yeah,
but it doesn't mean that they know the economy.
They haven't been taking it easy to get property.
The only way they get to understand is when they live here longer.
Thank you guys.